Hi, I'm Governor Scott Walker watching Lynxx 24, connecting you to the community.
Hello, welcome to Lynxx 24. I'm April Frelke, your host on the 24, here with my co-host, Nick Kaufmann. And Steve and Melissa are not with us tonight.
Hey, it's great to be working just with you. This is going to be terrific. I like this. Yeah, right.
And our little Easter special.
Well, Steve had a run-in with, what was the name of the storm, the spring storm? Celine, I think. So he had a little run-in with Celine, so he's suffering on something.
Injury,
right? And Mel's got some
thing
going. What are you doing for Easter?
I'm traveling to Milwaukee. My family is from Milwaukee.
Oh, that'll be good.
And my Uncle Joe is performing in a passion play on Saturday night.
Oh, that'll be nice.
And then we'll go to church, to our family church on Sunday.
Wonderful.
And my grandma's like 94, so we're still kind of like celebrating Grandma.
That is terrific.
And what are you doing, Nick?
I've got the kids and grandkids coming in. We're actually going to celebrate the big meal on Saturday because of the way everyone's coming and going. And then some of us will get to church on Sunday morning early. It'll be the normal kind of a thing. It'll be nice.
Sounds beautiful.
Except we'll have snow on the ground. Okay.
Right.
And hopefully for most of our viewers, the snow will be gone. Okay.
That's
by
right.
then. So what do we got going on?
Let's get into that. For the last several weeks, we've been asking kids aged kindergarten through 5th grade to enter our Easter eggs with Nick and I contest for the chance to come in and air and show us their favorite egg dyeing technique. That's right. Well, last week we drew 3 names out of the contest entries we received this week. Joseph Asbury, Alicia Tater, and Sophia Wolf are here to demonstrate to Nick and I their favorite way to decorate their Easter egg.
Can't wait.
I cannot wait. Also, many in our viewing area may make their own maple syrup this time of year. Maybe you've heard about how the weather has affected this year's syrup, or have wondered what it takes to make your own batch. Well, Nick Kaufmann makes his own syrup. Year after year, he's been talking about syrup making process, answering questions, and he's brought in some of his own syrup for us to sample today. So that'll be fun, Nick, to watch you.
Sampling too?
Yes.
Okay, good. Very good. Well,
on Monday, March 1st, the Unima Corporation announced that it's idling its Tunnel City plant. The company, which employed 69 people locally at the time of the decision to idle, is temporarily closing the plant due to a decline in the sales volume. The Tunnel City plant opened in 2014 and is Uniman's newest frac sand plant. But Uniman said the loss of the expected orders have made the plant uneconomical to operate. Uniman Chief Administrative Officer Drew Bradley said the Tunnel City location will be idle in about 4 weeks and reductions in force will be completed in about 8 weeks. Uniman will maintain the site security and equipment in the Tunnel City in order to commence operations once the market recovers. Bradley said that when the plant reopens, former employees will be given the first preference in the hiring process. Uniman is the world's leading producer of frac sand.
That's kind of a sad story in a way. I mean, it's nice that they're giving us a heads up on that, but for all the controversy around fracking,
yes, and it has a lot.
That's not. It's kind of a mixed story, isn't it?
It sure is.
Yeah,
That's right, Nick.
Well, back in Camp Douglas, though, the Camp Douglas Park Committee met recently to discuss updates to Nelson Park, right up there north of town. The committee considered 3 different park layout options that will be presented to the village board for their consideration. Updates to the park that were considered by the committee include putting down paved trails from the pavilion to the bathrooms for wheelchair accessibility, the installation of a paved multi-purpose court, and even adding a merry-go-round to the park and fixing up the existing horseshoe pits, which of course would need some work on them. Updates to the park are still in the planning stages. Final plans must be approved by the village board. And that's apparently going to coincide with this other big facelift that they're getting from the grant.
Okay? Right, with the street renovation?
Yeah, that's right. What is it? Whatever that thing is called again.
That's a great, upgrade.
Oh, Camp Douglas is that is the place to be if you're getting something uplifted. Facelift.
Right,
there you go. Right.
They're redesigning things. Well, on Tuesday, March 22nd, the Tomah School District FFA held its annual Easter egg hunt at the Recreation Park. The evening event included Easter egg hunts for different age groups, stations where children could color or plant flowers to take home and grow, and the Easter Bunny even made an appearance. That Easter Bunny's everywhere, isn't he, Nick?
He is unbelievable, hopping around.
Well, Nelda Bailey, the FFA sponsor at Tomah High School, said around 150 kids from the community participated in the hunt, which is run entirely by the Tomah FFA students. This year, Nelda said that 15 students from the high school ran the egg hunt, which is coordinated between the school, the city of Tomah, and the FFA, and what a neat event.
You know, they had, if I remember correctly, Tuesday was like 69 degrees
Yeah,
or something.
it was beautiful.
They had a perfect day for them.
Yeah.
That's really amazing. Well, coming up on Thursday, March 31st, that's coming right up after Easter here, Toma Memorial Hospital is holding a men's health night from 5 until 7 p.m. at Cranberry Country Lodge. Okay, I've never heard of this men's thing before.
I think this might be
this
a
is
new
interesting.
thing, yeah.
Men of all ages are welcome, and the evening will include a number of displays on men's health topics, including firearm safety, archery tips, motorcycle driving advice, woodworking demonstrations, free health screenings, chair massages, and lots of free prizes. That's quite a deal. Yeah. The first 200 attendees will receive a pocket flashlight as a little gift, a little premium. Food and refreshments will be served along with samples of Pearl Street Brewery beer, and that in itself might be worth the trip.
And the
down
flashlight.
there.
I like the flashlight.
Toma Hospital Community Health Educator Whitney Sanjari said the event is meant to be a fun night out with the guys with the opportunity to learn about different active hobbies and area health resources. Women of all ages are welcome to attend, but only males are eligible for prizes, of course. Because it's a men's night deal.
That's the men's night.
Yeah, right.
That's right.
What else you got going?
We've got the Toma Mayor race stuff coming up.
That's right. That's a big deal coming up.
That is a big deal.
Okay, good.
Well, next week we have 2 opportunities for our viewers to engage in 4 Toma mayoral candidates. During our news show, we will be introducing the candidates, talk about why they are running and issues they see facing the community. We will use this time to ask the candidates a few questions from community. So if you have a question, post it on our Facebook page or email Erica at lynxx24.com. Then from 7:30 until 8 p.m., Thursday, March 31st, we are holding a live half-hour debate with 4 candidates where we will be taking questions from callers. You can watch the debate live on our Lynxx 24 YouTube channel. If you have a question you'd like to ask the candidates during the debate, call 608-567-4739 between 7:30 and 7:50 p.m. on March 31st. Debate questions can also be submitted via our Facebook page or using the email address on the screen. Please note if you would like the question answered during the live debate. The Toma mayoral election will take place April 5th. Candidates running for mayor include Nellie Patter, Remy Gomez, Pete Peterson, and Dorothy Cortez. And that's going to be a big night next week, Nick.
Also on the ballot is the former mayor, Shannon Huff, and I guess she couldn't get her name off. She had resigned, I think.
I think the 3 of the candidates, Gomez, Peterson, and Cortez, are all running as write-ins. So that's going to take a little bit extra work to be the write-in candidate.
Now that's for that area. Now that's the same day that we vote for everything else too.
April
right?
5th.
April 5th. Okay.
Right. That's a big election.
Yeah. So the viewers should bear in mind that there's a lot going on. Okay. Mm-hmm. These elections are important. So, what else?
So we've got our kids that are going to be decorating Easter eggs. Do you decorate Easter eggs, Nick?
Oh, there will be. I mean, we have so many. Walmart had a 5 dozen egg special. Okay, and I had to get all 5 dozen. So I mean, we'll be eating hard-boiled eggs. I hope they're hard-boiled. For quite a while.
All right.
Yeah,
well, we're going to get right to the Easter egg. Well, when we come back, local kids, Joseph, Alicia, and Sophia will be showing us their favorite Easter egg coloring techniques. Stay tuned.
Good.
Take a moment and think about that special person you have in your life. You know the one. They're always going that extra mile with you. Wouldn't it be nice to send them a card or gift to show how much you care? Robbie's Pharmacy has hundreds of unique gifts. Show your special person how much you care and appreciate them. It feels good to give, and even better when it's a friend. Robbie's Pharmacy, we have that too.
You know, my dad says our internet's faster than your internet.
No way, you got Lynxx.
How fast is Lynxx?
I'll show you.
Whoa.
Pretty cool, huh? You might want to hold on. This is Lynxx speed.
That's fast.
I got this my second month here.
You should have quit while you were ahead.
32 years at this place. Now I've got 9 days left before retirement.
Look, Jim, we've been planning for this for a long time, and we'll keep evolving things. So don't worry.
Knowing what's on your mind and acting accordingly. Multiplied by 13,000 financial advisors, it's a big deal. And it's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.
Spring is here, and that means planting season is just around the corner. Camp Douglas Farmers Co-op has seed, fertilizer, anhydrous, and lime, with seedlings coming in soon. Watch for the greenhouse. And think spring, Camp Douglas Farmers Co-op.
Hi, I'm Josh Tully from The Josh Tully Show. You're watching Lynxx 24, connecting you to the community.
Welcome back to Lynxx 24. April, over here, and I are here with Joseph Asbury, Alicia Tatter, and Sophia Wolf, who are here to tell us about their favorite way to color Easter eggs. Okay, congratulations for winning, guys.
Congratulations,
And
everyone, and welcome to the Lynxx.
Welcome, yes, yes. Are you excited to be here? Mm-hmm. This is kind of all different, isn't it? Yeah. Joseph, what are you going to show me? Well, what are you going to do? Speak up. I'm old. You're going to put the egg in here. What's in there?
Do you know what color you're dyeing, Joseph?
Blue.
Blue. Okay. You like blue dye, don't you? Is this what made that blue? Were these little pills like here? We don't eat these though, right? Okay. So let's show me your technique here. Ooh. Okay.
And Alicia, you've got a special technique. What are you going to do with your egg, Alicia?
I'm gonna put it in there.
What color, do you know what color you have in your egg dyeing?
Purple.
You have purple? Okay. And now Sophia over here, Nick, has two colors.
Okay, well let's take Alicia's egg and Joe, what are you doing over here? You just playing with this? Good. Okay, great. Are you supposed to just let it sit there? Is that spot going to get covered? No. Yeah, no. We're going to move it around? Okay, good. Okay, Alicia, how you doing there? That likes blue.
And Sophia, what colors do you have? Can you tell by your...
Green and pink.
You have green. Are you going to do anything different with yours?
Yes.
What are you going to do with yours?
Dip half in green and...
Ooh.
Oh, and you're going to dip the other half in pink?
Oh, here we go.
So we're going to get a two-color egg.
Oh, really? Really? Oh, okay.
And and there she goes. She's very, very careful.
Okay, Joe's doing a little bit of stirring here. How do we know when it's done? Can we leave it in there for 2 or 3 days, or how long do we leave it in there?
I don't know.
What do you think? Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you just pull it out a little bit? Pull it out a little bit.
Your color.
See, now that one's dark blue here. You want it darker or light, or leave it the way it is? Would you like to have a little bit darker?
Yeah.
We'll put it back in there. Good. Excellent.
And Nick, let's ask Joseph, what grade are you in at New Lisbon Schools?
First.
You're a first grader?
All right.
And Alicia, what grade are you in?
Second.
Second grade. And Sophia, what grade are you in?
Second.
Second grade.
Well,
So,
there you go. Right.
and while we're waiting for your eggs to dye, do you have anyone want to share your favorite Easter part of Easter? What do you like best about Easter?
Candy?
Yes.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Sophia, what do you
Candy's
like best
good.
about the Easter time? Or celebrating the Easter holiday?
I'm doing mine too.
Okay.
Yeah, do you like the Easter egg hunt, or do you like looking for your...
hunting for eggs.
Hunting for eggs. That's good. How about you, Joe? Do you remember the best thing about Easter that you like?
Hunting for eggs.
Hunting for eggs too? Okay.
I think like searching and hunting like it's a treasure hunt. Do you like that you don't know where it's at and you can find it?
Well, who hides the eggs?
The Easter bunny.
Easter Bunny does. When does that happen?
On Easter.
Sometime, huh? Okay, before Easter morning? Mm-hmm. Oh, excellent.
Sophia's got a two-tone egg here next. She's got a really nice pink and green.
Yeah, oh, and look, the purple dye is working very good, okay? And the blue dye, I think you're about ready.
That's a great blue.
That's looking very nice, very nice.
I'm keeping mine in the dye.
Are you going to keep it in a little bit darker?
Because I want to do it like that.
You want yours
Very
nice
good.
and
Well,
dark.
you guys have got some excellent techniques here. I've noticed that there's no messing, no messes. You're very neat.
And we have a little surprise for them, Nick.
Do we?
Yes.
What would that be?
We wanted to thank them for coming in, so we have Easter baskets.
And?
Grab that one for Alicia. So this one, Sophia, this is an Easter basket from us on Lynxx 24 for coming in to show us how to dye Easter eggs.
And there you go for Joe. This is for you. And Alicia, now how can we have with 4 baskets?
Well, this is a special basket. I baked
okay.
some
Alicia,
sugar
I'm gonna
cookies
put
for the kids, and so I'm going to put in your basket. I made like little Peeps sugar cookies, so I'm going to give you that as well as a little gift from me.
Oh,
Very
mine
nice.
is getting purple.
So
wonderful. And when
have a
you're done,
little-
you can put it right in there.
Yep.
I'm going to come over here, and that goes in Alicia's basket.
Oh, very nice.
just like it's a little bit-
Did you bake these yourself?
I did.
Wow, little Easter bunny doing her thing. Okay.
I love to bake.
Very good. Okay, guys, when you're through, you can put your egg right on the napkin. Okay.
All right,
We can
thank
show
you
the
so
the viewers at home, the excellent artistic abilities that you guys have done. Here, let's put. Now, can you get yours over there?
Mine is
Listen
pretty
careful.
purple.
Careful. Okay. Well, when we come back, I'm going to be talking about the maple syrup making process. Okay, so don't go anywhere until we do that then. What do you think, guys? Was that fun?
Take
Okay.
a moment and think about that special person you have in your life. You know the one. They're always going that extra mile with you. Wouldn't it be nice to send them a card or gift to show how much you care? Robbie's Pharmacy has hundreds of unique gifts. Show your special person how much you care and appreciate them. It feels good to give, and even better when it's a friend. Robbie's Pharmacy, we have that too.
You know, my dad says our internet's faster than your internet.
No, wait, you got Lynxx.
How fast is Lynxx?
I'll show you. Pretty cool, huh? You might want to hold on. This is Lynxx speed.
That's fast.
I got this my second month here.
You should have quit while you were ahead.
32 years at this place. Now I've got 9 days left before retirement.
Look, Jim, we've been planning for this for a long time, and we'll keep evolving things. So don't worry.
Knowing what's on your mind and acting accordingly. Multiplied by 13,000 financial advisors, it's a big deal. And it's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.
Spring is here, and that means planting season is just around the corner. Camp Douglas Farmers Co-op has seed, fertilizer, anhydrous, and lime, with seedlings coming in soon. Watch for the greenhouse. And thanks spring, Camp Douglas Farmers Co-op.
Hi, I'm Josh Tully from The Josh Tully Show. You're watching Lynxx 24, connecting you to the community.
Welcome back to Lynxx 24. 'Tis the season for maple syrup. Many people in our area tap trees to make their own syrup. But if you've ever wondered what goes into this process, our own Nick Kaufmann is here to fill us in on the ins and outs of maple syrup and what goes into making your own. And we got a little clip of you, Nick, in the forest.
They caught me when I was actually working.
Yeah, so let's take a look.
Take a look. We'll talk about it later. Well, we're at Gilead now. This is my place down here in the township of Fountain. And everyone wanted to see what's this all about with the sugaring, with tapping the trees for maple syrup. I've been doing it about 5 years now. I've kind of evolved. And one of the things I like about sugaring for some of you viewers who just have a couple, 3 trees and you like to kind of get into this a little bit just for the fun of it, is the fact that it's kind of a situation where you kind of put together what you have. There's no real big standards for this except the styles. That is the actual things that go in the tree. Let me show you the 3 systems that I use over here. What you're going to do is make a hole in the tree. You're going to stick something in the tree that will direct the sap out of the tree. I use 3 systems. I have one system here that is meant to have plastic hoses on it. Another system that I use is a conventional style, and this one here goes in the tree, and you can hang a bucket. To save money, you can also hang just a good old-fashioned gallon of jug. Put a little hole in the side of the jug, fits right up there. And the last thing is there's a style like this here, okay, that goes in. And show a little area right there where the sap drips out of. And when that goes in, then there's an area that we hang a little holder that holds bags. I've got to get about 60 gallons of this stuff to get a good solid gallon of maple syrup. So with that, let's take one look at what we're going to do once we collect the syrup. Okay, let's go over there to the evaporator area. Once we filled up a bucket, and actually get about 60 gallons or so, and we're ready to go, we get ourselves a big fire going. And like I said earlier, what's really fun about this is you can pretty much make your evaporator fire anything you want. Here I've just done some cement blocks. I picked up a couple of these things at auctions. I had one of these things made. It's just a pan to hold sap and allow it, the big surface area to just evaporate off. And I can evaporate about 6 to 7, sometimes 9 gallons an hour, okay, once I get my fires going. And look at my wood stack over here, is that I use old, soft, rotty wood that you probably wouldn't want to heat your house with because it burns fast. And what you really want when you're doing this is a fast, hot fire so that your evaporation goes quickly. Well, let's go look at what we have to do before we get to that burning stage. Take the style. Goes like this, goes in like so, and then I have a special little deal here that goes in so I don't bang up the end, and I just tap it a bit. There you go. We're ready. It was a little bit cooler out today. We'd probably see it start to run. At this point, I have a choice of doing 2 things. I can put an old bucket, any old bucket you want to get, okay, hang it on like that, or do the milk container. We'll put that up in here, put it in a little hole that I made earlier, and you can see how that'll drip right into there. Now, what I like about these, of course, is that inexpensive, but you don't have as much room for flies and rain to get in and things like that. And of course, one can just use their imagination in terms of how they want to bring the trees together and how they want to collect the sap. Like I say, it's almost a Rube Goldberg hobby. Well, there we are. Our job now will be to boil off the remainder of the liquid in this batch of sap. It's been boiled down to probably about most of what it has to be boiled down to. We have to get the temperature, and you notice I've got this electronic thermometer here, and I've got to get the temperature down to, or up to, about 5 degrees or 6 degrees above the boiling point. And the reason I do this is because, as you've seen at the station where we evaporate, it's kind of crude, and it's not easy to get the syrup out of those evaporator pans in time without the syrup actually becoming too thick and maybe returning into charcoal. So before it's done, I bring it in here where I can control the last steps, and then I can can it, put it in or process it. So
What a process, Nick.
Yeah, it is. And this is the results of the good stuff over here, you know. We got maple syrup. I have different canning things, and I use different jars, but putting it up, it'll last several years, okay? I mean, just put it up like you put anything else up, okay? In fact, it's easy. There's nothing to it. And then you just take and put it on your favorite pancake or waffle. Or
Okay. Can I try a little bit, Nick?
Oh, yeah. Ooh, here we go. Yeah. So what else you want to know?
How do you know when to start to make maple syrup? Like, what?
It's all about the leaves. It's all about leaves. Okay.
Wow.
The trees want to make leaves in the spring. So as soon as the temperatures are above freezing and early spring, the trees say, "Hey, send me up some nice sugar water so we can start taking these buds and making them into leaves."
Great.
And so, but then at night, okay, it goes below freezing. So the tree says, "Send that stuff back down because I don't want it to freeze in my buds and my leaves." And so what happens is the longer we have that above and below,
the temperature is critical.
Then we're going to see stuff coming through those spirals. And this year, we had a very, very kind of a short season in a way, but it was broken into two parts.
Well, Nick, thank you so much for letting us be out at Gilead with you.
It was
Thank
fun.
you. Well, when we return, we'll be filling you in what's coming up in your community. Don't go anywhere.
You know, my dad says our internet's faster than your internet.
No way, you got a Lynxx.
How fast is Lynxx?
I'll show you.
Whoa.
Pretty cool, huh? You might want to hold on. This is Lynxx speed.
That's fast.
Spring is here.
Because the health and well-being of your family are precious, you can trust Robbie's Pharmacy to make your privacy our priority. At Robbie's Pharmacy, your prescription consultations are both personal and discreet. Explain your medications and answer questions you may have. Robbie's Pharmacy has a solid commitment to you and our local New Lisbon community. Robbie's Pharmacy, the personal service you want with the professional staff you deserve.
You're watching Lynxx 24, connecting you to the community.
Welcome back to Lynxx 24. Here's a look at what's coming up in your community. You can help the New Lisbon Band get new equipment. Go to www.hydemusic.com and click on the, quote, big giveaway link. Look for a photo with New Lisbon on it and vote using your email address. Be sure to check your email after voting to confirm that the vote counts. 10 schools with the most votes will choose from prizes including a keyboard and a 5-piece drum set. The contest runs through March 31st, so vote soon.
That sounds good.
That's a great opportunity.
But one of my favorite things coming up right now is that tickets are on sale for the New Lisbon Library's Progressive Dinner. How long has it been since you've been to a progressive dinner?
I've never been to one, Nick.
It's taking place on at 4:30 until 8:30 p.m. on Saturday, April 23rd. Now, tickets are $35 each, and the evening includes a 4-course meal at different locations. Wine, beverages, and beer are included, and a bus will transport the dinner attendees from one location to another. Isn't that great? Stop by or contact the New Lisbon Library for tickets using the information on your screen, and don't forget to do that one.
Well, that was a great show today. So we want to thank Joseph Asbury, Alicia Tatter, Sophia Wolf for being part of our show this week. Next week, we'll be interviewing the Toma mayoral candidates. So if you're a Toma resident and you aren't sure who you'll be voting for April 5th, you'll want to tune in and find out about the 4 candidates running for mayor. Thank you to our sponsors and all of you at home for tuning in to Lynxx 24, where we're connecting you to the community.